Good afternoon. This is Omio. Um, Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to be talking about how we can use herbs to remove curses, jinx, or blockages, and all negativity, away from us. Uh, to start with, I will first of all explain why we actually, use herbs, or we sort of believe that herbs can work, in this way. Well, the reason for having a spiritual herbal bath is to use the energy, that is, the energy within the plants or the herbs itself or roots, you know, we use that energy to manifest, that is, to bring about the needed change in our lives. Say for example, you've been having negative, or blockages, you've lost your jobs, or stuff just seems to be against you. You can't seem to hold down a relationship. um just series of bad luck, one after the other. And then if it just once in a while, then it might just be that stuff happen like that. But if it's happening all the time, if it's like a continued issue that everything you seem to touch don't work out right, no matter how much effort you put into it, then you start to want to probe that what's going on with me, what's happening, in my life, and I don't know from take for example someone like me. I'm originally from Nigeria and Africa. In that part of the world, if you have like an enemy, they, for whatever reason, it's not about what you've done wrong or what you haven't done, right. It's just enemy is an enemy, isn't it? So, and they've decided to do you harm. Now they will come after you heavy duty. They wouldn't not just stop at making you sick or something like that. Most time they would not mind for you to die if possible. They do not give a damn if you lose your life. So me personally, coming from that angle, you see. So, and then the sort of job that I do now, I can honestly say to you today that these herbs works. They works. You don't have to go to, if you can get hold of the herbs, I will list the herb down for you, and then I'll read them out. If you can get the herbs, I 100% guarantee they work. You see, the reason why I'm doing this because some of my people, they say, oh Mio, you don't have to put all this out in the video, but the way I say it is that doesn't stop my clients coming to me, you see. And then if you can, if I can help just one or two person out there, to make a positive change, then I'll be happy with that, you see. So that's why I'm doing this. So the energy that that's already in these plants, in these herbs, they've got power on their own, you see. Stones has got power, metals has got power, herbs, all these are earth power, you see. So together, if we put them together, and then we now charge the mixture with our own energy, that is, if you are a Christian, then you might want to pray over it, or if you are a pagan, you can chant your incantation on it. But if you don't do any of these things, trust me, the herb works. You don't have to say anything to it. It works. I can guarantee you that 100%. It works. You do not have to, oh, I need a pastor to come and bless it for me. I need it. No, you don't need me to say some word over it or chant something on it. It's I don't need that. It's all, you can do it yourself. It's about you getting the herbs, and then once you get the herbs, I'll tell you the name of the herbs, that I've got here. And another thing is, from my own research or the way that I work, You one or two herbs is not going to do it. Trust me, it would not do it. I mean, before I start working with this this path that I am right now, I also had some issue in my life as well. So, it's from my own personal experience. I actually tried this thing out. So, so I can, come out and say to you 100% that this is how, this in my own experience, this is what I've learned. You see, so minimum, you would need, I think about, 13 herbs, 1, 3, or 20 herbs. It depends on, the kind of issues that you're facing in your life. So if you are somebody that you do not have nothing heavy duty, then maybe if you get like 4, 5 of the herbs, and then that might be okay for you. But in my own experience, personally, I needed a heavy duty. That means I would use minimum of 22 different herbs. I'll show you how it looks. You see, here you can see this is the one that I make for a customer actually. So this one here is a love herb, as you can see. So that is one of them. But here I've got like a reversal herbs. See, so these herbs, the way they work, like some of the herbs, they actually have it's like somebody actually reverse. Say someone is cast a curse or a spell, or someone done something to harm you or to even kill you or whatever. That is like a spell. Then some of these herbs, they actually work like a reversal herb. So it's sort of send the energy back. So once you use this back, then the whatever curses or whatever spell, or whatever they've cast against you, then it will go back on them. You see, some of these herbs, some would remove the curse totally, some will turn the energy around. So if it was meant to be negative for you, it will turn it around to positive. So that's what this herb does, and it works. Trust me, 100%. Across my heart. So they work 100%. Once you can get them, that's it. And the way you would use this herb, that you would say you have like 10 or whatever herbs, and then you just bring everything together. You will need like hold on 1 minute. Where did that? Yes, you would need like a mortar and pestle like this, something like this, so that you grind it, so that they are smooth. You will need a bottle and pestle like that to grind it. And once you've done that, then you want to have everything together. Then at this point, you can either pray over it. If you're a Christian, I'm a pagan, Olorisha Lemi, you see, proudly Olorisha, so, but it doesn't matter where you're coming from. You're a Christian, if you're a Christian, you can read your psalm, you can pray over it, don't say stuff that you do not want, whoever is, just pray and chant whatever you want in it. If you are, whatever, and if you don't have any religion, you don't have to say anything. Just make it, and then the way you will boil it is really important, you see. So that way you do not want to lose the power in these herbs, because if you overcook it, then not that it would not work, but it may not be as potent, you see. So what I would normally advise is you boil water in a kettle. You bring it to a boil, then you would have your pot on the cooker. Once the boiling water is ready, you pour it in that pot, and then you add your herbs, and then now you can light your cooker. For you boil it for another 5 minutes, not more than 5 minutes, and then you turn it off. After that, you cover the herbs, leave it, say for about an hour or so. Yeah, at that point, then you can now, whatever you want to do with it, you want to bathe with it, you can keep some away so that you can use it some other day. If you have a serious issue, say there's a lot of bad things that's been happening to you, I would recommend that you have, minimum of a 9 days bath, or 13 days. Some people actually, they would have 26 days, in a row. And you can use, the herbs, the one that you boiled in the pot. You just need to keep it, in your fridge. And every day, at the same time, say you had your birth last night at 7 p.m. Today again, you want to try and have it at that same time. So you just take a little bit and add it to the water you're going to use to bath. Another way that I found really effective is to have it like a bubble bath. So you would run water in your, in your bath, and then you pour the herbs in it. You add salt. Sea salt is really good. It washes away all negativity. And before you get into the bath, you would pray over it, or you would, just say what you do not want, what condition that you don't want, that it's troubling you, if it's your job or whatever condition that is happening in your life that you do not want, you will say it, and then you now get into the bath. And then I think the minimum you would stay in the bath will be 20 minutes. This allows whatever you are doing, the energy, and then just get properly into your system. So that's how that works. It's nothing more than that. You see, this is the main method used by all spiritualists. I'm telling you that they might charge you, lots of money. Some may not even know it themselves. You see, I've had lots of horror stories from my clients that female especially. They will say to me, oh, they went to this and that, and then the guy would promise, a pastor or whatever, oh, don't worry, that problem will be resolved. No way. He would take money. Not only that, he would have sexual intercourse with them, and then the problem is still very much there. So that's the reason why I'm doing this, to see if you can get these herbs yourself, at least, not that you might, if you still want to go to church or whatever, it's up to you. But at least you can take, some personal step in making sure that, this problem that you've got, you have a result. How many times are you going to be going to pastor or whatever? You want to take charge. You want to, take a leading role in your life. And that's all I'm saying. So I'm going to read out the herbs, the one that I've used personally, that I've worked with, and I can guarantee you they're 100%, it works. I've got hyssop. Hyssop, like they say in the Bible, clean me with hyssop and I'll be clean, wash me and I'll be whiter than snow. So that's hyssop. We have nettle leaf. We have lavender. Then you have woodruff. And then the next one is chicory. And we have agrimony. We have rosemary. And then we have rue. Rue is really good. It's a back to sender herbs. That's one of my favorite herbs. I love rue. And then next we have angelica. We have basil. And then after that it's peppermint. We have roses and yarrow herbs. That's yarrow herb. It's a sort of some people actually love drinking. I love drinking it myself. And the next one after that is vervain. And we have eucalyptus. We have five-finger grass. Some call it cinquefoil. We have dried mint. And this is one of my favorites, High John the Conqueror. It's beautiful. I'll show you later on. And then we have elderbark. We have sage. We have wood betony. We have vetiver. We have oak bark. We have boneset and lilac. So altogether, I think here we've got like 25 herbs. You see, trust me, if all you can get is just few of it, it works 100%. The way herbs works is, okay, take for example, if someone that if you hang around someone that smokes ganja, you're gonna get high, isn't it? It's because of the power in that weed. If you take paracetamol, if you got a headache, once you take that paracetamol, because of the formula they put in paracetamol, it should cure your headache. So that's how this herb works as well. You see, so if you got headache and then you have a pastor beside you, and then after you've taken your paracetamol and the pastor has decided to pray for you, we're all well and good. But if he chooses not to, say you don't have any pastor or anyone, all you have is a paracetamol, and if it's not a fake paracetamol, you take it, it will clear your headache. So that's the angle I'm coming from. So that's the same thing, the way herb works. Weed, you call it weed or ganja or in Nigeria. If you smoke it, because of the energy in it, you will get high. It's not someone don't have to say, oh, smoke this and you're gonna. No. It's because it's got its own power. Same thing with all these herbs as well. So that's the way it works out, my people. And then when you're having this bath, you might want to light a candle, make your intention known to the universe. You want to wash from head down because it's a condition you don't want. You want to get rid of it. So you're going to wash from head down, to take it away. It's a negative condition. You don't want it. So after you finish bathing, don't use towel to dry your body. Just leave it, let it air dry. That's the idea, and it works, so that's what I'm going to share today with you, my lovely people, and I'll see you again in my next video. Blessed be.